Thousands of tiny tubes containing some of the Pacific region's important cultural and economic food crops, including the largest taro collection in the world, on display for Australia's Minister for International Development and the Pacific, the Honourable Concetta Fierravanti-Wells, who paid a visit to the Pacific Community's SPC Centre for Pacific Crops and Trees in Narere, Fiji. The centre, known as CePaCT, supports global food security and poverty reduction. In the last decade, it has distributed over 70,000 tissue culture-derived plantlets to 51 countries, including 22 Pacific Island countries and territories.
I think it should be better known that the Pacific, including Fiji, has such a world-class scientific resource working for them. It's helped to reduce the cost of conserving and testing plant material that would otherwise need to be done outside the region. And all of this takes place under strict global biosecurity standards. The facility is also playing a part in improving the access to quality planting materials to grow agribusiness and increase exports from Pacific countries. And one very good example is breadfruit, a traditional crop in the Pacific grown in local farms for the immediate use of the community, and it's now being developed through the Australian Centre for International Agriculture Research, or ACR as it's known, supported research as an orchard-grown export crop.
During her brief tour of the facility, the Honourable Minister took the opportunity to reaffirm Australia's commitment towards sustainable agriculture in the region by announcing the opening of an Australian Centre for International Agricultural Research ACIAR office in Fiji this year, to be based at the Australian High Commission in Suva, as well as strengthen support for CePaCT's work.
Working through the Pacific community to deliver our aid ensures member countries engage in decisions around key regional initiatives. It also ensures that our assistance is tailored better and delivered more efficiently than any other mechanisms would allow. Well, we're very pleased to give a further $250,000 to CePaCT to assist it in the good work that it's doing, and we look forward to seeing the ongoing results of the very good work that it's been doing and will continue to do into the future.
The Pacific region is one of the world's biodiversity hotspots supporting Pacific livelihoods. CePaCT not only conserves this valuable genetic diversity, but also plays a prominent role in assisting Pacific Island countries and territories to sustainably conserve and utilize their genetic resources.
We'll have to make sure that the varieties we have, those that are amenable, that they can withstand the climatic changes. That is one. The second thing also is closely related to climate change is the incidence of pests and diseases. I know that if temperature rises by 1 or 2 degrees, also some of the vectors that carry some of the diseases that can cause disease, at least this will multiply. So we must have varieties that also are better tolerance, that show tolerance to some of these issues. Well, we had DC windstorm recently, and as a result we had huge ravage at farm community level, where most of the crops actually were disappeared. So CePaCT was there to on demand to make available at very short notice high quality planting material. So I think this is an important role that the center has to offer. If we want to expand, if we want to strengthen, if we want to build more capacity, for instance, in the region, we will require resources, and there's human resources as well as financial resources. And we are much grateful really to the support that the Australian government is giving us, to work towards that end.
CePaCT was established in 1998 with support from the Australian government through the Australian Centre for International Agricultural Research and the European Union. Australia is a founding member and important partner of SPC. Lauren Robinson, SPC News.